Quest 3 is officially on the move, meaning they're urgently flowing. They're trying to get some marketing going. I don't know if it's marketing stints or what. They have higher storage model leaks. They've had elite strap leaks. They have Assassin's Creed being pushed and just other aspects in terms of just more specs. And they also have the Horizon Worlds avatars getting legs. They just have a lot of these things that they're really pushing out narrowly, and all these creators that are actually connected with MetaQuest, no pun intended, because the Connect event is coming up soon. A lot of people are showing like a lot of hype in terms of just commenting and tweeting just things that are kind of getting this really rolling, right? They're not no spoiler type situations, you know? So Quest 3 is really doing some marketing things right now to really get us involved. Now, is it going to be as great as Quest 2? We don't know. Quest 2 was so unique in its aspect due to its promotion, due to there being no consoles during the pandemic, due to actually its price range, and just due to it being a vast difference between Quest 1 and Quest 2. And it seems more like inviting. The Quest 2 was bright and vibrant, had more, I don't know, it's just something that really captured the eye. Quest 2 to Quest 3 doesn't look like a major difference, but obviously there is. If you're a VR enthusiast, you know exactly what's going down in terms of that. I'm not reading down a full specs list. So my current situation and what I think right now is that, is Quest 2 going to get us that? Because Twitter also goes wild in having this discussion. Is Quest 3 going to sell as much units as Quest 2? Possibly, if they have bundles and they have a lot more AAA games coming around. Now, there are those PC VR enthusiasts that just have nothing to do with Quest anymore. Like, they don't want to worry about it. They're going to stick to PC VR. They make fun of the Quest graphics, it being a mobile platform or mobile headset, etc. I, on the other hand, am open-minded. I don't like what Quest had been doing in recent times. They really went very narrow on their approaches. They've been sharing a lot of render-type trailers. They also just haven't really been giving us that depth that they were giving us, like maybe far more in 2021. 2021 was a real peak year for Quest 2 because their updates were constant. They were giving us new elevations of everything. And you could see from my timelines on TikTok and on here on YouTube, a lot of my most viewed videos where everything was me just really showing out why Quest was incredible to have at those pinpoints, because they were just going in depth. Now it became really, I don't know if they're going too much towards that mainstream aspect or what they're trying to do right now. I don't know if they're trying to make it an evolution of really trying to get it up to par with actually being a phone, hence it being a mobile headset, and them having to do all this, like, you know, VR chat type stuff now. So we all appreciate that, of course. But the Quest 3 didn't really have a huge push, at least. I mean, it's almost releasing, what, next month? And I feel that they need to really elevate whatever they're trying to do if they want to change VR for the good. Now, again, like what I said, every VR enthusiast that always comments on my videos is going to be like, yeah, you know, Quest 3 is going to be just fine, which is true. It's going to be great for us people that love VR. Now, is it going to be great for people that actually don't know about VR? No. The reason being, there's still a huge friction, meaning you had to put on the headset, you had to do all this stuff. Now, they have really cut corners with it. It being the loss of graphics, but they cut corners with the aspect of, well, we don't need a full PC setup. Now, it is going to be more expensive than what a Quest 2 was. So in my overall opinion, I think that having a Quest 2 for now, since you can still use it as like PC VR if you have a PC, if you're a VR person like myself, or if you're just going to be someone who's really going to like do a full transparent critique about it like myself, then I think Quest 3 is going to be really good to get. But if not, like what I said, stick to the Quest 2. A lot of it's going to be very interchangeable. A lot of it is just, it's kind of like how gen consoles switch around. So gen consoles, like how Xbox One S went to Series S, it takes a while for it to be completely next gen, and I think it's not going to be an immediate switch. Like Quest 1 just in recent times stopped getting support and games, etc. from there. So it's not going to be some immediacy and an urgency to really get it. If I was someone, I wouldn't listen to the overpaid hype, which I like to call, where they just pay these creators to just try to overhype, extend themselves, lie, clickbait, whatever they want to be doing. But instead, just listen to people's content that are really going to be sharing the real deal, which I will be doing. So if you want to keep up with that, make sure you're giving us a thumbs up, subscribe. We're really going to build in. We're going to try to get that Quest 3 on time. I mean, it's a shit ton of money, which is crazy. And at least for what they're delivering, I think it's what, an extra $100+. I know they have that leak for more storage. That's like at $4.99 USD. I believe so. It says right here, yeah, $4.99 USD and then $6.49 USD will be an even next level one. I don't know how much storage that is, though. It doesn't really say right here. It is a leak of the storage, though. It shows, but I don't know. It shows a shipping date of October 10th on that leak. So I will just have to see about that. But yeah, Quest 3, in my opinion, is it going to be worth it in totality? I believe so. If you're a VR enthusiast, if you're not, I don't see it really taking it to the next level as if like a Quest 2 did, just due to like everything that was going on in the world and we're forced to stay home at that point. Right now, it's like gaming is just being spread real thin, and the percentage of VR bugging out is going to be high because games are just being released bugged these days, not just in virtual reality, but just the gaming world in general. Starfield, all these games like that were really major and pinpoints that were supposed to be game changers are bugged out. The Cyberpunk type games, Starfield, even other games like simple games now are bugged out, like the Call of Duty games and VR games, and just we just don't know anymore. So it's hard to trust flat screen at gaming at the point. So VR is really gonna be something to very much. VR is new, so people just don't have patience for that. So I think that that's gonna be a major turn as to why Quest 3 will probably sell some units overall the same as the Quest 2. I just don't think they'll do it as fast. Just due to that, unless they have major sales and bundles going down and giveaways going down. But yeah, I feel Quest 3 will be okay for VR people. Quest 3 will not be okay for mainstream people who just don't like that friction of putting on the headset, having to do this, having to do that. It's too much. Even myself who loves VR, I hate doing that every day. Or as a creator, that even causes more friction. So yeah, that's just my personal opinion. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think, man. Quest 3 is on the way. They're on the move. Is it gonna be worth it though? And are you getting one? Let us know, fam. Peace.